Hello, ESA.
Hey, ESA,
I am TheHaywire, and this is.
the Anta guy.
We're gonna play The Hobbit, and we're just gonna go straight away and start.
All right.
So, this game is an adventure platformer made in 2003, and it is not based on the movies, it's based on the book.
Yep.
And we have loading screens between every level.
Very long loading screens, actually.
We're starting off with a tutorial level where you have everything unlocked. And Bilbo's dreaming about the end of the game, as you do.
Basic movement facts. You can see him slash jumping, just attacking and then jumping. That's just the quickest way to go around most places.
Yes, and you're supposed to defeat all the orcs and goblins here to end the level, but we're just gonna go out of bounds and get to the end.
You will see him in every single level go out of bounds, basically. There's a lot of out of bounds here.
Yes.
Not a lot of puzzles and whatever, not a lot of fun
Yeah,
stuff.
this game has like combat, quests, puzzles, everything, and you guys won't see any of it, basically.
None of the characters as well.
Oh yeah, there's lore.
Yeah.
We're gonna be helping a lot of different NPCs throughout the game, but we're actually not gonna meet them until the end because we're skipping everything, so...
But you get to see cool skips.
Yes.
And that's what speedrunning is about.
Important part.
Here you see a long jump. That's another form of movement you unlock with the stick, with the walking stick. It's the fastest when you're going down slopes. You can see him angling the camera upwards. That's to reduce lag, because you can get a long jump glitch, which is where the game lags out in the long jump and kills your momentum.
Going a bit left here to avoid the cutscene. Here you're supposed to repair the bridge to get to the inn, but we're gonna try to fail it. Now I get to show that there's an invisible barrier, for those wondering why I'm not just running across.
Yeah, this is one of those jumps, you know. You get a long jump glitch here. Also messed up. Okay.
There we go.
There we go, across the bridge. No need to repair it. Yeah, and you can skip all the cutscenes, so we won't be seeing any of the lore.
Yeah, so there are 12 levels we're going through. You have to do them in order. You have to get to the end of the level. Starting from this level, actually, we're gonna show some cool triggers. There are a lot of invisible triggers, some good, some bad, that we're gonna try to hit and avoid. And there are some most likely leftover from development triggers that just end the level early and allow you to move on. And they're often placed out of bounds, so we're gonna skip this part where you're supposed to drain the water because Bilbo can't swim and somehow still drown.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Now I get to show it twice.
He really can swim. That's actually true.
Yeah, now you believe me.
You get to kill the enemies though again.
Yeah, this is like the only enemies I will kill in the run, I think.
Yeah, you guys get to see combat. That's crazy.
Now we're gonna do what's called a slope boost, where you, with a good angle and timing, you can scale slopes. There you go.
We'll see those happen a lot more often. They're very specific. You need a specific angle.
Now we just hit the invisible trigger out of bounds.
Yeah, if you didn't realize what happened, there was just a random end level trigger that we just hit. Saw none of the level, basically.
Yep, and we're gonna do it again in Troll Hole.
Gotta say, this is not the Hobbit I remember from my childhood.
Yeah, usually those levels take like 2 hours each to completely complete.
The levels are huge. So it's not the same as a casual playthrough from your childhood, maybe.
Yeah, this level starts here, and you can't get through the horse. You have to do another one of... Yep.
Nice.
One of those, and that's the level. There's just a random trigger again in the field, and yep. That was it. Nice. Can go
No.
as quick as that.
Now we have a long level with not many skips.
Yeah, this is a lot of platforming here.
In general, we won't level up. We'll level up once later on, but yeah, we won't do much combat or puzzles, so we don't get XP crystals, meaning we have 3 health bars most of the run, 4 in the end. So anything can kill us, anything and everything.
And considering that the fall damage in this level, in this game, is very unforgiving, that can lead to problems quickly.
There's no going back.
Yeah, so I will be doing a few safety saves for marathon safety this run.
I suppose if I
Can't
follow the edge of this mountain,
continue
I'll find my way to the
resetting constantly like you would do in PB attempts.
On the top level, this game gets reset heavy because it's just so optimized. Some of the tricks are really tight.
Fun fact here, there's a low trigger that extends below the mountain, so we just jump into it and teleport out.
For some reason, when I jump into that mountain, I don't hit the trigger. For me, it doesn't exist. Maybe.
You'd think it wouldn't discriminate.
No, against bad runners, maybe.
Here I'm taking a bit of a detour to avoid text trigger. And we're waiting for the stone giants.
Yeah, listen to the cutscene, listen to the voice line.
Now we thank them.
Thank you, stone giants! You've made my escape for me!
Thank you, Stone Giants. There's a lot of funny voice clips. A lot of them, obviously, we skip because of the cutscenes, but the ones that we see in game are legendary. Here we jump over, because Haywire knows that the bridge is gonna collapse.
It's like I've played this game before.
Yeah.
Now you get to see how long it takes to save the game.
Maybe I can squeeze in a donation during that then.
Perfect.
Go ahead.
Because we had Leon Phoenix donating $40 during the intermission. There is no comment for this one, but they did put that towards getting a Goosebird shirt for themselves. And that is something you also can do. If you are watching from home, $40 will get you one of our t-shirts, either Goosebird or the ESA Winter. And make sure you also put them towards any of our incentive if you do choose to donate. Thank you so much.
Thank you, that's such a good deal.
Hmm.
Get your t-shirt.
I'm
Everyone.
getting it. 100%. What we missed there was you saw all the rocks that the stone giants threw. Those are one hit. You get hit by those, and there's lightning. It's completely RNG dependent. You could just walk in there and be fine, or you could just walk in there and be hit, and you have to start over randomly.
Yeah, I have a funny clip on my Twitch channel where I got hit by 2 rocks immediately after a cutscene, so
You hate to see it.
just collecting some cogs, I guess you could call it, to open a door.
Gears. Guess the game calls them gears.
Yes. Doing a unnecessarily risky jump to save
Nice.
2 seconds.
That's what we do as speedrunners.
Could also talk about the version differences, or like the console version. The content-wise, the console version is the same as the PC version, but the PC version has slightly different engine, meaning you can just walk through walls for some reason. So you would just skip this part and walk through the wall instead of getting the gears.
PC version also has some development tools left
Yes.
over that was used extensively to find
don't like
more
the
about
look
this
of
game,
this.
and find glitches.
Yeah, it's been very useful.
PC is sort of has become a lot more popular. Also a very interesting category. This one is actually not free to hit, so good job.
Another save before we arrive in Bean Island.
The notorious Bean Island.
What we realized in practice is that we should probably explain why it's called Bean Island.
Yeah, it looks like a bean. I mean, you'll see now. This is the one where he's landing on right now. It looks like a bean. You can see it from above because he's lining up the jump. Perfect, nice.
Nice, first try.
Not easy to hit. Those long jumps, they are weird, and all the angles are also weird. Sometimes very hard to hit those small jumps.
Yeah, so you skip a pretty huge section here, actually.
These loading zones are sometimes a little jump scary.
Yeah.
I think the game crashed, but no, it's loading. It's also, by the way, just this movement of slash jumping. It's what you do throughout almost the whole game, but it's actually not as easy as it looks. Pretty hard to hit. And here we're doing another slope boost. It gets up and start a dialogue, teleport a little bit. In some passages in the game, you can kill enemies to recharge your bar because you have a bar for this jump attack. Here, sadly, you can't, so you just have to wait in between each attempt. A finicky little angle.
Just give it some time.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's an invisible wall up here that we can slope boost, or not. And then talk to Thorin up there, and we will teleport beside him.
You have to mash the dialogue, and then you'll be teleported there. Timing is also hard.
There we go.
Nice, there we go.
And that's the end of the level.
Nice.
Also, as you saw, Bilbo has his sword now.
Yeah,
We kind of just skipped that. We skip everything, but he still has the upgrade, so
yeah, we didn't see that happen, but
happened off screen.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happens off screen.
Now we thank the elf.
Thank the elves for this glowing blade.
Thank you so much.
Bilbo thanks a lot of people in this game. He's so happy to be along the journey.
Absolutely not lore accurate. This
Yeah.
game, he's so excited to start an adventure, not reluctant at all. Somehow.
Yeah, like in the books and the movies, he's not too eager about leaving home, but here he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna show them. I'm
And
the
we
best
will show
burglar.
them.
These webs look thick. I hope my sword can cut them.
We generally won't use the sword much, because we're not doing combat, but it is useful for cutting these webs.
There's a couple of jumps that you can do, like the one that saves like 2 seconds, but it's super scary.
Which one?
Oh,
Ooh.
wrong game.
We have time for a message now.
Perfect, and I can immediately read that out. That was Leonard De Jong donating $40. And the comment says, watching the Hobbit speedrun while supporting Make-A-Wish. Amazing. And they did also grab themselves an ESA winter shirt. Thank you so much for tuning in, supporting, and also grabbing yourself some merch.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Here we just clipped through the wall, angled it correctly, jumped, and now skipped the whole long level. That's just how it goes sometimes in Hobbit. Blink and you miss it. Actually not as easy to set up as it might look. None of this game is as easy as it sometimes
You can
might.
get stuck in a lot of stuff in this game and softlock. And fun fact, we're gonna get stuck a lot on purpose later on as well, so stay tuned for that.
There's also a fun fact here. You hit these switches in this minecart section, and if you beat the game and start a new game, it doesn't reset if you've hit the switches or not. So basically, if you start a new game after completing it, you're starting a new game plus where you have hit the switches. So each time you do another attempt, you have to hard reset the console.
Ugh, what nasty, slimy things live here.
Who lives here, guys? Do you know?
Oh, what nasty sliming things. I wonder.
Yes, no. There has been a new game about this guy.
Oh yeah.
Notoriously bad.
Fun story, someone came up to me in the practice room from the Make-A-Wish Foundation and she asked me if this was the 2023 Gollum game.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The graphics are on par, maybe.
Almost the same.
Yeah.
I can see the similarities.
Oh.
We can also do a message now if something came in.
It sure did. Zray donated $40, also claiming themselves a shirt, the Goosebird one. And their comment says, good luck from the basement squad.
Thank you very much.
Hello to the basement.
Shoutouts to the basement squad.
Is it the same as Sauna game?
Kind of, just a different,
Nice.
same but different.
Yeah, here there's a lot of out of bouncing here with different slope boosts and jumps that are very, very tricky. But Haywire is just smoothment.
This level is fun to... Fun when you do well.
Yeah.
As in most things in life.
Glide through here. Each of these jumps can be super tricky and have like 6 or 7 attempts, but wow, just doing it all.
We just ran past Corwin, by the way.
Yeah, we'll see him at the end of the game. Sort of pretty important character, but you know, just remember you've seen him once.
Yeah. Ooh. Now we can talk about clip warping.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
This game keeps a note of every single keeps a note if you've been on the ground for 2 consecutive seconds and sort of saves your safe location. So if you get out of bounds or something, you get stuck somewhere for long enough, the game will revert to your last known safe location because that's where you were, you know, standing on the ground properly. And we abuse that sometimes by just jumping continuously, so the game has no chance to keep correcting our safe position. So we can have our safe position stuck somewhere, jump all the way to a different position in the level, and then get stuck there and get teleported back. And sometimes we are able to unload certain parts of the map with that and have an easier time getting around the map. You will see it coming up very soon. It's sort of the main like, huge skip that gets repeated often.
We'll get to show it in the next level
Yeah.
in a lot of ways. Here's another very random end level trigger.
Just off the cliff somewhere.
Way out of bounds.
Yep. You line that up with the geometry. Luckily the monitor was bright enough. You were able to see it. Sort of finicky.
So, barrels out of bond. It's a stealth level.
Yeah. Are we stealthing here, or are we just once again? I mean, there is actually stealth.
We're doing some stealth.
Oh.
If you get caught by any of the dwarves here, you just immediately die and get reset to the start of the level. So yeah.
But we have the ring.
Yeah, we have the ring. We got that like 2 levels ago. I just didn't show you guys.
If anyone's super interested in the lore, I mean, you can play the game for lore. Running probably won't give you that much info.
Yeah, there's just some platforming here at the start, so Tali, if you have any messages, feel free to...
Sure do. So these t-shirts are very popular right now because that was another $40 donation this time from Sapphire Blue World. Their comment says, honk. So I guess you can guess which shirt they ended up redeeming with that, and that was of course the Goosebird shirt. Thank you so much.
Nice. I'm definitely doing $40 as well.
Yeah, get those t-shirts.
Yeah, that's a great deal, guys. Donate to Make-A-Wish and get a nice t-shirt. I'm in.
Win-win.
And shipping's included in those $40
Really?
too. Yeah.
That's crazy. No, for real. That's actually really good.
Yeah, that is great.
I would have been ready to just like pay the $40, but even better.
So this is like one of the few puzzles we're gonna do, actually.
Yeah.
Or have to.
Yeah, we're not even doing that properly. Usually you'd need 3 red crystals to be able to get this third block in as well. We only have 2, because the third one you can just sort of shove into the weird collision, and it also counts.
We're gonna forcibly push it in.
A chance to enjoy the nice music. This game has actually a nice soundtrack.
Yeah.
Nice.
There
So
we
as
go.
you can see,
Looks kind of funny.
yeah, if you saw that, it's just two structures melded into one another. Saving to an empty slot is apparently a couple seconds faster. So this is even the faster loading times. This is not even the slow ones. But this game can soft lock in a couple of places. So having safety saves is pretty important.
Yeah, the most important part of saving is if I die to something. Because then you get sent back to the start of every level. And it's easy to do small mistakes. Also, yeah, we're supposed to save the dwarves that have been captured. We haven't kept up on the lore.
Keep up, guys. Must be nothing. Was that the wind? No.
Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind.
Skyrim NPCs.
They have a lot of voice lines that are very similar to Skyrim.
I'm just gonna be absolutely sure that I've stood still here.
Yeah, we're setting our save point right here, our save position, and then as you can see here, we're jumping all the time. I'm trying to keep us safe position. that place where we saved our position
vile
is for some
sorcerer
reason
has
really
plagued
finicky.
this
Sometimes it
land
just doesn't
long
want to
enough.
take your save pause there. So just had to make sure we had a couple seconds extra. Oh, this is another different type of warping. This is lock
There we go.
warping. Nice, well done. Lock warping is done by basically pressing a certain button combination while targeting an enemy, and that will send you back to your save location. That was discovered after the normal clip warping, where you just get stuck somewhere or fall into the void. It's used a couple of times. It's a really fast alternative.
Oh, here's Liana, a friendly elf that we saved in Troll Hall, except we didn't.
Yeah.
So that's a paradox. Yeah, we just it happened really fast, but we teleported back. The room was unloaded. We fell into the deep basement cave and got the crystal, and then reloaded the room.
Yeah,
Progressed the story.
this game happens so fast. It's hard to actually explain everything while it's happening. Yeah, we got all the crystals.
Basically, we need 4 blue crystals to save the dwarves.
Yeah.
Nice, I did not pick up the leaf.
If you pick up the red leaf here, you have to wait with acquiring this deep cellar key 1 because of menuing reasons. But nothing to keep track of. This is easier.
Oh, nice, second try.
Very good.
Yeah, just a quick lock warp there, teleporting back.
Just to save on movement. Long jumps when you're going down slopes feel very satisfying.
It's hard to angle them though, you see me going like very zigzaggy. So now we have all the crystals, but the gate is locked, so we're gonna load this room, stand still for a bit, then keep jumping. Now the room is unloaded, and we're gonna use the enemy here to hopefully teleport back.
That's a very finicky combination.
There we go.
Nice. There we go. It's just as easy as that. We're in the back rooms. We're not even back end anymore, right? I'm not so into my lore. Nice.
Who is it?
No,
Don't tell him, guys. Shh.
it's definitely not Bilbo shoving 13 dwarves into barrels.
Yeah.
Establishes it's just the wind.
Yeah, exactly. What else would it be? In this level, you will see how complicated it can be to keep your safe position by having to jump even through cutscenes. In cutscenes, if you're standing in cutscene, they ground you. If you're standing for 2 seconds inside a cutscene, it will make a new safe position. You have to mash a lot.
Yes, so I will do 2 clip warps in this level and hopefully not lose them.
And I will have to set up a timer on my phone because there's a very time-specific thing here
Yes.
coming up a little later.
We're in Lake Town now, doing some side missions, I guess. Basically, outside of the water here, there is an end level trigger, but it's below an invisible floor that blocks you. So we need to do a quest that allows us to access a warehouse that allows us to unload the map, so we can get past that invisible floor.
There you can see a cutscene and having to smash through it to continue jumping.
Yes, do you have your
Yes,
stopwatch
I have
ready?
my timer ready. We're starting a quest, and the timer starts when the quest is started. So now,
Yeah, so you're supposed to follow this thief really slowly in stealth for almost 1.5 minutes. But instead, we're just gonna get stuck, teleport back to where we set the location, and do a safety save. So now he's on a cycle, 1.5 minutes, and then we can finish the quest, but we're gonna use that time instead to set up our clip warp out of bounds for the end level trigger. So much for spending time on setting up.
Yeah, unlucky on that one. Do you want to reset the
Yeah,
timer?
reset the timer.
Activate the quest again.
Just gonna wing it. Oh yeah, and the quest gets super bugged and the thief catches you randomly
That's
if you
rough.
die, so...
Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty bugged.
This game has no bugs whatsoever.
As you can see in the run, definitely everything is working as intended.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
There's like you have to get far enough out of the water to hit the invisible floor. So now we're setting up.
With the visual cue,
Yes.
setting up the safe position again. Now just jumping to get through the whole level while jumping continuously, grabbing ledges, grabbing ropes. Nice.
That jump is hard because the camera will just forcibly turn.
Yeah, that's the thing we didn't mention yet. This game just turns your camera for you sometimes. It's never fun. Right.
Okay, now we have to wait for the thief quest. About 20 seconds more?
Yeah.
Ish. And then I need to mash A and start really fast, and I'm not the best at mashing, but we'll hope it works.
Yeah.
Because there's you'll get grounded by a cutscene, basically.
Okay. Let's hope that worked.
Yeah, I won't know yet if it worked or not. I need to unload the area and see if I still have my clip warp saved out of bounds.
This is the warehouse. Time to see what's inside.
See what's inside.
And we're just gonna...
Hang in there. Haha. Nice.
Hey, nice.
Very
Let's
good.
go.
That's actually insane.
So now it's your turn to
Yeah.
explain the next wonderful glitch.
I hope I have room here, guys. We're doing a little bit of a session right here. Tali, this is for you. You're gonna be my student, right?
All right, okay, I'm listening.
We're in
Paying attention.
Hobbit University. I'm Professor Pianta guy. Everyone pay attention. There will be a test. Let me try and see if I can get this into the space. Yep, perfect. So imagine we have Bilbo here, right? So this is the guy. He's got big feet. I hope everyone can see that. He's got a stick, right? Maybe he's got a green cape even here. He's got hair. I hope you can see that on camera. He's got hair on his feet as well. It's very hard to see. You don't need to see him in detail anyways. But imagine, okay, we have the y-axis here, the x-axis here, right? We're looking from the side. This is up, this is to the side. Everyone paying attention? Okay, so we want to jump here. It's coming up later in the level. We want to jump towards an end level trigger, right? It's this one. Green is for the end level. That's good. Yeah, can I come closer? Back here. Green is good. The end level trigger, that's very good. There's also an invisible wall blocking us from getting there, but it's not as long as the end level trigger. There's a little bit of space in between those, a little small space to get through. In front of all of that, there is a little fade out trigger. Once we touch this, the game will start fading out, and after a couple of seconds, kill us, right? We don't want that to happen. If you jump normally, just imagine him farther up here. If he jumps normally, you will probably like go through this trigger and hit the wall, and you die, all right? Or you go underneath and you die because of fall damage somewhere here. What we can do, once we've set it up all properly, is Haywire can walk off the ledge while switching his weapons to get the correct amount of speed, to fall like this, and then do a jump attack down here once you're past this invisible wall to change your speed. You did it? I wasn't even looking.
Too fast.
Well,
sorry.
he went
Too
here,
slow.
guys. He went here, guys. Did everyone pay attention? All right, there will be a test again.
Thank you very much.
A student Haywire. Hope that's out of the way now.
That end level trigger is really amazing because the level has... It used to have the slowest side scroller where you have water slowly rising in a huge room and you just have to wait for it. So thanks to everyone who found that trigger.
Yeah. Shout outs to everyone in the community, by the way, because there's so much crazy stuff that has been found.
Yeah, the Hobbit community is great.
I forgot to mention, my lecture was based off the old lecture with Professor Crix. An old YouTube video where he explains it with a Microsoft Paint, like a visual. It's notorious in the community. It's a good joke, so I wanted to adapt it as a lecture. I hope everyone got that. It was probably not easy to understand.
Beautiful homage. I got it.
Thank you.
So-
Perfect.
Sure, they got it at home as well.
I hope everyone passes the test. Oh, you'll be getting handouts later, by the way.
So what's the prize you win or pass?
Definitely not my T-shirt that I'm getting from a $40 donation.
Not
That one's
mine.
mine.
So get your own.
Yeah,
everyone.
exactly. Get your own.
Only $40. It's for a great cause.
Okay.
Now we're gonna get the Arkenstone.
The Arkenstone.
We've basically skipped like 8 hours of the Peter Jackson movies at this point.
Yeah, true. Are you gonna have the Are you gonna have him say the Arkenstone?
Yes, I'm gonna let the cutscene play for 1 second so you get to hear Bilbo's voice.
The legendary voice clip.
So it's locked behind this vault and we're just gonna...
Yep. That's why lock warping is so nice, because you can do it instantly. The clip warping sometimes takes very long.
Yeah.
Now we are just out of...
Oh, I got long jump glitch.
That's unlucky. This is what we explained, the game lags out. But luckily, you have your save location here, so you just get teleported back. That's better.
The Arkenstone.
The Arkenstone. We got it, nice. This is the final level
Yeah.
already. Goes by quick.
Time flies when you're having run. Is
Yeah.
that what you said?
Yeah, that's what I said. Don't repeat my jokes, man, they're cringe.
Stealing the pun.
Yeah, Arkenstone, they get it.
Yeah, chat gets it.
No. I feel like they're even longer in a marathon. the
Cutscenes,
loading,
yes,
yeah.
feels like forever. It's the same when you're trying to stand still for 2 seconds, and 2 seconds is hard to judge when you're trying to go fast, and you're at a marathon.
Right.
I count to like 6 seconds usually, just to be safe.
Mm. You don't want to be the fool who hasn't set his safe position.
Now, talking about save positions, we're gonna do the last clip of the game now. We need to load the next area, so we have to go down here and constantly jump. And we're gonna hit the trigger to spawn Corwin. Everyone remembers Corwin, right?
Hope
He
you
was
do.
the guy we basically didn't see.
We saw him for like half a second. We said hi. Basically best buddies.
And that was Corwin. Thank you.
If you mess up, you can load the cutscene and he starts taking damage. And once he has no more health...
Yeah, I was being very careful there, loading the area, because there's a cutscene trigger next to it that will cause Corwin to die really fast, and then you die.
Yeah. Don't be alarmed. It's not a crash.
No.
Mm.
The game
Still
freezes
intended.
before loading screens. The Arkenstone. Oh, here's Liana, the elf that we
Yeah.
saved but didn't save.
The Liana paradox. These guys are scary. Once they hit you, you're thrown about.
Yes, that reminds me, I'm gonna do a safety save here. See if I can back this up.
Now you're recharged. You can jump back again. Nice. You want me to press time later?
Yes, you can
Better,
press
right?
time.
Because you...
We're closing up on time.
Yeah. It's a save to be safe.
Yes, you can get knocked off here quite easily.
You're doing it masterfully. Never mind.
Good idea that I saved.
Yeah. I jinxed it, my bad.
Mhm.
Shouldn't have done that. If you hadn't saved, what would have been the last location?
The start of the level.
No.
Yeah, these guys knock you back really far.
Alright.
Now we're meeting Bjorn, the man bear. I don't even know when we met him in the story. Sometime off screen though. Now.
Cool hobbits don't look at explosions.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Doing a trick shot, hitting some explosive barrels, so we don't have to platform across stuff.
We're getting really close.
Now we're getting out of bounds, and we're gonna hit a blue barrel, and the game is over.
Just reminding me in case I forgot. You have to not forget to press B.
B on the barrel, yes.
Yeah. I'm too ready. Yes, this is where I should get ready.
And
Time.
Let's go.
Yes. Hey, good run.
6 minutes, that's great.
Yeah. Really nice.
Thank you everyone for watching. That was The Hobbit. Shoutouts to the Hobbit community. Go check them out on speedrun.com.
Go check out the documentary on YouTube by M. Karma.
Oh yes, the 2.5-hour speedrun world record history of The Hobbit.
It's the best video
watch
to
it.
get started.
Or watch
Super good.
Penguin's
Penguin's reaction. Yeah.
reaction to it instead. Thank you everyone. Keep watching, keep donating. I'll be back tomorrow with Super Mario Sunshine.
Yep. Watch out for the incentive for Super Mario Sunshine Co-op. Watch out for that. We
Yes.
need your guys' support.
We need your support to show off some cool stuff, so stay tuned.
Alright. Bye-bye.
Also,
Oh.
Monster and Nom Madness thing. Taskmaster.
Madness.
Get gooped soon.
Madness.
Madness.
Coming up.
Thank you very much.